Good morning. Good morning, everyone. First, I want to talk about the algorithm a little bit because I feel like it's something that's important and a lot of people stress about. And I'm hopefully going to alleviate some of that stress talking about this. So, the algorithm. So, there are like 50,000 different things that algorithms take into account with, at least with Facebook and Instagram, in order to populate certain posts and stuff to people and how they work. And if you were to get down into the nitty gritty of all of that, it would be so overwhelming. And a lot of people will say like, oh, the algorithm's working against me, or I'm shadow banned, or things like that. And I'm here to tell you that's not what's usually going on. What's usually going on is that you're just not either posting content that your audience likes, unfortunately, like the harsh truth, right? Or you're not spending enough time interacting with the people on your social media to build trust with them and in order to build a relationship with them. If any time I see a dip in my engagement or anything like that, there's always two things that I look at. Only two things. The first thing is, how often am I actually going and engaging with other people in my audience? So if that's on Instagram, am I going into my followers and engaging with them on a daily basis? Am I replying to people's stories? Am I just showing love to other people on Facebook? It looks like, am I going to my timeline and only commenting on people that are non-thrivers? If you're consistently just engaging with people that are thrivers, guess what you're going to see? Other thrivers. If you're constantly just engaging with like your current customers or your current the people that are already interested or have been interested in your products, like you're not going to get that relationship with other people that are not yet thrivers. And so while I think it is important that when somebody does decide to either join your business or to be a customer of yours, that you still need to maintain that relationship, because why would you build all that trust with that person and spend all that time engaging with them and then messages with them and all those things if you're just going to abandon the relationship as soon as they decide to place an order? I think one, that's rude. And two, second, that you'll just constantly be on this hamster wheel because you're always going to be looking for new people, because you're going to see a revolving door from your volume, where like if you buy and you're not checking in with that person, or you're not showing them that you truly care about them as a customer, that they might eventually just stop ordering because either maybe they ran across a snag and you weren't there to troubleshoot with them, or you or they're just like, I just don't feel like doing it anymore, because you're not remaining with that point of contact. So how do we get a pulse check on whether or not our algorithm is working? The one thing I always do is usually like once a week. I typically pick Thursdays. I don't know why. It's just the day that I've designated for this. I will go through if I'm on Instagram, I will go through my posts on Instagram and click on insights. If you don't have a creator account on Instagram, I highly suggest it, because that insight tool is so good for understanding, is my content reaching enough people? Is my content relating to enough people? And the way that you can see that with your posts is, if you click on insights, it shows you like how many people have liked it, how many people have commented on it, the reach of that post. So how many people are actually seeing it. And the one of the metrics that I like to use a lot is, are people saving or sharing my posts? If they're not saving or sharing my posts, then it's not getting to other people, or it's not relevant enough to them, because if they're saving it, that means they're coming back to it maybe to see it as a reference or something like that. And if they're sharing it, that means that they found value in what you had to say and they wanted to open it up to their community or their friends and stuff like that, which is huge because that brings more people onto your page. So anytime I'm creating a reel, because you can see insights on reels too, I'm seeing how many people are actually saving this? And if they're saving that type of content or sharing that type of content, then I need to make more of that, because that is validating that what I created was valuable to other people. Now, I also will take a look at my posts and see like, are enough people liking it? And if they're not liking it, then it might just be that I need to tweak the type of content that I'm posting. And that there, I feel like we put so much value on likes and our personal value. Like we equate I'm not getting enough or likes on my posts, nobody likes me. Or whatever. And the truth of the matter is that you're just either you're posting too much about yourself and you're not actually providing value to the people that are on your social media, or it's just the quality, like the quality of your pictures or the quality of what you're saying and stuff like that. It has nothing to do with you as a human and everything to do with just what you're creating. So we need to detach our value from our creation and just look at it as, how can I help other people? And then if I see that I am not getting enough likes or engagement, the first thing I always will do is just go spend some time and really engage with people. So that means I am liking their stuff. I am commenting thoughtful comments on them, not just like, I heard this term once and it just stuck. The drive-by emojis where you're like, fire, 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 praise hands, whatever, hearts. And you're not actually providing any words to have a back and forth conversation with somebody. You can't expect someone to come and visit your page or for them to trust you enough if you're not even building a relationship with them. So the algorithm it's not this huge complicated beast that we need to like be fearful of. It is something that is just a gauge for you to understand, am I building community? Am I spending enough time interacting with other human beings like a human, not like a robot? I mean, think about how many times you've gotten those random messages in Messenger, especially I feel like on Instagram for whatever reason, where they're just like, hey, I looked at your feed and it's so nice. Like I have this, that, and the other thing. And like that person has never spoken a lick to you. And you're just like, who are you? We don't want to be that person. We want to be the person that's providing value, that's caring about other humans, that is building relationships with people. And then when they see what we have to offer, they know that you're not just there for them to get for you to get something from them, but that you truly care about them as a person because you invested that time in the beginning. So it's nothing to be scared of. Again, I take one day a week just to look at my content and see like what things are hitting with people, what are not. And I also will take time every single day to engage with people. So if you're not getting enough likes or comments or people interested, the very first thing you just need to check is, am I actually spending time making relationships with people? And the second thing is, am I actually providing content that is helping other people? It's those two simple things, and just doing a pulse check every single week. So I kind of wanted to address that. So now we will get into planning our week. It's a unique week, obviously, because it is a holiday. It is Christmas. So Christmas Eve is on Friday. Christmas is on Saturday. So a lot of what I'm going to have on our agenda this week is very simple, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be thinking about Christmas gifts, where they're going for the holidays. Their weeks are jam-packed because maybe their kids start like coming home from school because they have winter break. They are trying to work and do all the things at the same time. Or if they're a stay-at-home mom, like they got a lot on their plate because their kids might be home. I'm just trying to like paint a picture of how some people's lives might be. Like for me, for instance, this week I have work. I have a work Christmas party. I have my daughter's Christmas program. I have my kids are starting winter break. I have my parents' house I got to do. I got to do my mother-in-law's. I got to go to my grandma's, like lots of stuff going on. So like as much as we can not only make it simple for ourselves so that we don't feel overwhelmed, but also making sure that our content isn't overwhelming to the people that are consuming it as well. So Monday, Facebook, I want a picture, probably in the morning would be best, of your capsules and yourself. Sorry, I always get like super congested up here for some reason. The air is so dang dry. A picture of your capsules and how they help you at the beginning of your week. So especially this week with so much on people's plates, they are probably like, I don't know, drinking lots of coffee or something, whatever people that don't thrive do. So a picture of your capsules, and this can be like you in the morning with your capsules in your face. This can be you create a little video of you before you've taken your capsules and then you after, and posting that on Facebook. And then just talking about how like they help you at the beginning of a week, especially a crazy week. Instagram, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do a reel on Monday. Whatever reel you want to do. I did see this release from Instagram about their strategies for 2022. I can't believe I'm saying those words, 2022, but they're talking about based on what they're seeing in trends as far as what people are engaging with and feedback that they've received from, I don't know, like maybe test groups and stuff like that, that people are going towards if they can get value out of things and less towards like silly, stupid lip syncing videos. So if you're just lip syncing videos on Reels with no added value and you're not getting a lot of engagement, that would be why. So why would people sit there and read or watch your Reels if you're just lip syncing to something like a quote or something like that? You still don't have to talk, but anything that you can do that's going to be valuable to people that are watching and will have them watching multiple Reels of yours is providing information. So I'll give you an example of something that I did recently that I saw a huge increase in. Mine is all about faith. My Instagram is all about faith. And I did, because Christmas is coming up, I did like unknown facts about the birth of Jesus or whatever. And I just listed things, and I did a picture of myself in the beginning with the little title that said unknown facts about the birth of Jesus or whatever. And then all I did was like, I took a video of a candle flickering. I took a video of my tree. I took a video of some lights. And then I just posted different things that I've learned. So like you can use that and that it was just set to music. So think of whatever your specific niche is. So like, let's say yours is, oh man, I don't know, like you're in recovery or whatever. You can say like unknown facts about recovery, and then talk about like, what are the struggles that people go through or things that have been shown to help people in recovery or whatever. Like, it doesn't even have to be a video of you all the time. It can be like a short picture of you and then backgrounds with quotes or whatever. But what Instagram is saying is that if you're creating Reels, that the people that will continue to come and see your Reels, or the ones that are like seeing more, that are more popular, is using trend worthy music. Yes, but not just like random. I see so many people that just post the most random Reels, and I'm like, yeah, like that's funny and stuff, but why would somebody keep watching all your stuff? If your video quality is poor, and if you're not doing something that is like the person on the other side that's consuming that is either like learning something or they're gaining some sort of information, why would they continue to watch all your Reels? I think of the accounts that I follow on Instagram and the accounts I follow on TikTok. And the ones that I continuously follow and like their stuff is anything that I'm getting any sort of value out of, like I'm learning something new or whatever, something like that, or learning from a person's personal story. So that's just something I wanted to provide a tip on. So Instagram, we're going to do a reel on Monday. Stories, picture of your capsules and your stories and what they replaced. So were you a coffee drinker? Were you an energy drink person? Were you a soda consumer? Like whatever it was that you used before to like get through the day. And you can either paint a picture of like how many of those things you consumed. Like you can say like one of these replaced 8 cups of coffee a day. One of these replaced 3 energy drinks, 5 sodas, like whatever it was that you were using on a daily basis to just get you through the day. Because you got to think that's where your audience is at right now. So if they're the person that is drinking 8 cups of coffee a day, how simple would it be for them to just replace that with the capsules? Okay, Tuesday, Facebook business, how extra income during the holidays is helpful. Even if you're not earning a paycheck, you guys, you have to talk about the stuff. I will say that until my face turns blue. You have to talk about the income before you're making the income in order to make the income. Now, I'm not saying lie. I'm saying that you can say something like, who else struggles after the holidays are over because all your money went to gifts, food, things like that? How nice would it be to put some money in your pocket in the next 2 weeks? You don't even have to say how much. You don't even have to say anything else other than that. If you're not somebody that's currently earning a substantial amount of income, go back to what the company has to offer and say like, because we have those bonuses in the first 2 weeks. Like how many people would it help for them to put some money in their pocket right after the holidays? So that's what we're going to do on Facebook. You can either just post a picture of yourself, or if you have like a Lavelle card, like a picture of the Lavelle card covering up the numbers with your name on it, a picture of like all the presents under the tree, like whatever you want to do to make that unique. Instagram, teach your audience something. This can be either a video. If you want to do another reel, feel free to do another reel. This can be a carousel where it's multiple slides of information. This can just be like, have you ever seen where people, and I do this sometimes, where it looks like it's like a Twitter snippet. You just do like a little circle of your face and then like a quote from yourself or from somebody else. So teaching something. Stories. We're going to do an unfold business. So what an unfold is you take one picture of yourself, you go into your Instagram stories, you pick one picture of yourself, and you will like tell a story in multiple slides. So the way that I do that is I will type up like one blurb, I'll type up another blurb, I type up another blurb, and then I will save, remove one, save, remove one, save, remove one, and then it will unfold that whole story together. But we're going to do that with explaining why it is that you decided to start a business. Was it that you want to help other people? Was it that you saw what it could do for you financially? Was it that you were sick and tired of putting change into your gas tank? Whatever it is that your unique reason was for starting the business, was it that you wanted community, friends, whatever? Talk about that, tell a story, act like you're just having a conversation with somebody, but it's in text form. Wednesday, we're going to focus on engagement. Save and remove one. So if you're like, let's say, I wish I could, maybe I can, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to make myself the host on this one so that I can show you guys with the screen recording. No. Where am I? Make host. Yes. Okay. So now I can do a screen share and show you guys. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's go into Instagram. Let's pull up a story. Here, I'll just use this picture for example. So you'll type a blurb like blah, 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 blah. This is one part of your story. And then you will type another one, yada, 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 yada. And then you'll type another part of your story. I know this is just looks ridiculous, but I want to give you guys the idea. So Then you will go up to the three dots. You will save this picture. Then you will delete one of these, and then you will save, then you will save that one. And then you'll remove one of these, throw it into the trash can, and then you'll save again. And so let's get out of here. Now that I have those saved, I click select, and then you start with the one that just has one, and then you go to the next one, and then you go to the next one. So then when people are scrolling through, it just populates the photos like that. So I hope that's helpful. I wonder if there's anything else I can show. When I am referring to a carousel, this is what I mean. I just want to show this because I will be talking about that shortly. Carousels where people have to like swipe through to read. There's a Brock Johnson. I follow him because he has a lot of like Instagram tips, but like he does this all the time where you can get more information. So I just wanted to give you another idea of what that might look like. You can do different colors, but basically what it is it's just helping people read through information without feeling overwhelmed. So that's what a carousel is. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, here I can show you insights. So when you click on something, you click on view insights, and this shows me that two people on the far right, you see there's like that little flag. Two people saved this post. View insights for this one. 10 people shared that reel. 2 people saved it. And it reached 3,000 people. I'll do another one. This one had 2 shares and 1 save. So I can kind of see like when I'm going through my information, this is what I do on Thursdays. I just see like, okay, what type of content are people sharing more of? What are they saving more of? And then like this one had 7 shares. So people like just these little quotes. So maybe I need to do more of those. Because that's what. So like this is a picture of myself, which I think it's important to break up your feed and tell a little bit about your story. Because I don't want just all quotes or whatever, but I think it's important sometimes to just show a picture of yourself, but like people aren't sharing that or saving that. So, and I don't expect them to because it tells my story and it's just me speaking to people. Whereas like stuff like this, people are going to share more of. So like, here's the one that I was referencing before. Like here, I just did a little picture of myself. This is my reel that I was talking about the other day. And then I just went through and put little quotes so people can read it. Like I literally just filmed stuff in my house and then posted the information. But if you look at my insights on this, there was 22 shares and 25 saves. 6,000 people reached it because there's information in there that people probably didn't know or that they found valuable. So they shared it. 22 people shared it. That's a lot. That's a lot of saves. So if you're just constantly posting content about yourself and you're not actually providing any information to people, then you're missing the boat. So this one, I just do like little prayers every once in a while for people, but in my what's the word? Why can't I think of the word? The caption, that's it. I put tag a friend who needs to hear this. So then people go in and they tag their friends. So then when I view my insights, 9 people shared this. So if they didn't tag their friend, maybe they shared it with their friend. And then 3 people saved these. It's just a simple thing. And I do it every once in a while. Like, where's the other one? Oh, here's another one. So I'm like, again, tag or share with a friend that needs encouragement. And then 3 people shared this and 3 people saved it. But I got a couple a tag in here. And I think I have one more. Yeah. So like this one had a bunch of tags. in people, because then what the tag does is it brings their other people that aren't already in your network into your network. So then your feed is all about you providing information and helping people with information. Your stories is where you sell to them, because that is your personal life. That is the behind the scenes. That's where you can talk about, these are the things I do on a daily basis. This is the life I sort of live or whatever. So that's where I talk about, like, my kids are testing my patience, and then give them a little insight of my life. And then because I'm talking about these products that I use every day, then I go into doing a poll about like who wants a sample. And it's not weird because I'm building trust through my feed, giving them information, providing them value so they continually come back and they grow in whatever journey they're in, based on my experience, based on the things that I'm learning, based on the things that I've gone through. And then because you're doing that, when you're offering or selling to them in a story or in a live or whatever that isn't on your feed, they're like, oh, maybe I want to see what she's got to have there, because we've built a relationship through either commenting back and forth with each other, or I see that she's trying to help other people in her, that's not just for her own benefit, you know? So I don't know how to shut this off. Oh, there we go. Where is my Zoom? There it is. Okay. Hi, I'm back. I gotta take myself off as the host. Let's see. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I think I have to do it this way. Haha. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Does it change myself back because I'm recording? So that, I hope that was helpful to the question that was asked. Because I'm going to have you do two types of those. So an unfold business, explaining why you started your business, that's in your stories. Wednesday, because we're getting closer and closer to the holidays, and obviously people aren't going to be on their phone as much on like Friday or Saturday because they're busy doing stuff with their families, whatever. So Wednesday, let's do an engagement post. So this can be like, are you traveling for the holidays? Do you actually have all your shopping done? It can be like, what do you make for Christmas dinner? Like any sort of easy little post that's going to create more engagement. So like last week I did one that was, what are your favorite Christmas movies? Because our family wants to watch a bunch of Christmas movies. So I got a bunch of comments on there. So that's Facebook. Instagram, I have Reel, because that's the best day to do Reels, is Wednesdays for whatever reason. Stories, do an engagement poll series of stories. So you can either find like templates. Sometimes they have them on like Pinterest or something like that, like those this or that things. Yeah, so that, like a this or that, like, do you like hot chocolate or apple cider? Do you like da 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 or da da da? Like whatever, or this or that engagement poll series, because that's going to drive up the engagement in your stories and have more people be watching your stories. Thursday on Facebook, we're going to talk about the Ultimate Thriver, because a week from that date, I believe. Oh no, even less than that, because the 27th is when registration begins. So that's Monday, the 27th is when the registration for the Ultimate Thriver starts. My mom is trying to call me. Jeez, Mom. I will call you back. So we want to be talking about that. Even if you're not doing it yourself, don't shortchange the people that are in your audience from doing that. And it's also beneficial to you, because those people need to maintain an auto ship every single month in order to be enrolled to win the money. So you can either do this by sharing last year's winners. You can do it by sharing a friend of yours that did it and saw results, or yourself, and talk about that. I'm assuming that probably on Sunday or Monday, they're going to have like the breakdown of what the prizes will be, because that's when registration begins. I personally, because registration begins on the 27th, I'm starting that day because I want to give myself an extra week. Just saying. And that's when they can start submitting their photos, their first photo. Tips for the first photo, I'm just going to say, if you are doing it, or you have people that are interested, that are customers or whatever. Advice for photos: blank backdrop. So if you can get a blank backdrop with not a lot going on in the background, and then an outfit that you're going to wear the first day and the last day that I feel like can show what your current state is really well without being like inappropriate. So not like a string bikini or anything like that. And me personally, this is what I do. I tried to make myself look the worst in the first photo. So I don't usually have makeup on. I don't have my hair done. And I'm not smiling. So then when I do the last photo, you can see like an even more transformation because you have your hair done, you have your makeup done, you're smiling and happy, all the things. So that's just some tips for submitting photos for that. And if you're going to wear like leggings, pull it below your belly button to show whatever your current state is. Like we want to, yeah, anything that you're going to be wearing like in the beginning, and then wear the exact same outfit because it allows people to see that transformation so much more. Instagram, we're going to do a carousel. So what I had showed you, multiple slides providing information. And then in stories, we're going to do an unfold like I showed you with the business and the different things, but this time we're going to talk about the product. So what you can explain, what was your life like before and how is it different now, in a series of little caption word bubbles. Friday is Christmas Eve. So Facebook, I have how are the products helping you with holiday eating? And you can talk about that in the beginning of your day. So whether that is your patches giving you appetite control throughout the day, or if you're highlighting treat meal because it's blocking all the stuff, or it just helps your body function even when you decide that you want to indulge, like, because we're not just going to pretend like we're always going to eat 100% the best. So Instagram, let's inspire with a quote or something along those lines, something quick, you probably in the morning, early afternoon. Stories, highlight your favorite product. What is your favorite product and why? This can be a plus line. This can be like one of my absolute favorite plus line products is Activate, and we have a new flavor. So why not talk about that? Appleberry is like bomb.com. That stuff is so good. I ordered that, and watermelon used to be my jam, but now it's Appleberry, and maybe it'll be peach mango because that is my favorite. And then Saturday, just show, and Sunday, show what you're doing with your family. If you celebrate Christmas, that is, show what you're doing. If you don't celebrate Christmas, like, what do you do that when everyone else is doing that? Yeah, keep it really light on Sunday or Saturday and Sunday, because people are going to be opening gifts with their family. Like, take a cute Christmas picture with your kids or something like that and post that. It doesn't always need to be about Thrive on all of your posts. And then in your stories, show how you still are doing your 3 steps in the morning. Maybe it's like you have a mug with your shake mix in it, and you show your Christmas tree with all the gifts underneath, and you're like up early. Hopefully there's no kids in the room because Santa came, or whatever. So that's what I have for the week. And as usual, it's been about a half hour, so we're right on time. I hope this was a beneficial Zoom for you guys, and we will not have it next Saturday because it's obviously Christmas. We will not have the Zoom next Saturday. I will do it, however, on New Year's Day because I don't go out or do anything. So if you're wanting to start the new year off right, I will be right here with you on the 1st. So we will pick up and do this Zoom again on January 1st to kick off the new year. And maybe we'll do some goal planning that day too. So we'll go through, plan our week, and then we will do some goal planning. If you're needing content for the following week, again, I would talk about the Ultimate Thriver on Monday. And you can always go back and watch a previously recorded episode on my YouTube channel, Megan Holcomb. I think it's Megan, or it might be Meg, I'm not sure. But I always will post the recordings of these in the comment section of the announcement of the Zoom in the various team pages. So you can get to my YouTube channel that way. So you can watch a previous week and repurpose it for that week, because I want to make sure that we're not falling to the wayside just because we are not meeting together next Saturday. I want to make sure you still have a plan in place so that you are set up for success. And I will see you guys again on the 1st, and we will goal plan for the year. We will goal plan for the week, for the month, all the things, because we are about to hit busy season, because New Year's resolutions, all the fun things. And yeah, so I want to make sure that I help you guys with that too. So I will see you again on Saturday, January 1st. Love you guys.